Put the wrong one. There we go.
What is up? What is up? What is up, everybody? It is Phil Nagy. It is Kit Nagy, and it is Nagy on Sports. So glad to have you all in today. It is week number 3 of our 2024 simulated season. You can see this happens to be the Monday night game of week 3 in the virtual season. It is the 2-0 Texans, led by that man CJ Stroud, going up against the 2-0 Packers. And Jordan Love, led by that man right there. Excited to bring this one to you, but excited to have back from his travels all over the United States for his job training, Kit Nagy on the mic, everybody.
I appreciate that. Glad to be back for this one, certainly, as this is an exciting matchup here, and little AFC, NFC.
Or is it the weird thing where I can't hear him?
You're not hearing me? Hold on, let me verify my audio here. Let's see, in the chat, are you guys hearing me?
Don't do that. Got myself all messed up. Well, I'm not sure if Kit's on the mic or not, everybody, but if he is...
Okay, they're hearing me.
Well, I don't hear Kit. So, Kit, whatever you did last time to figure that out, get it figured out.
I might have to mess with my Discord for that. Hold on.
I missed the first couple plays. Sorry about that. I got myself all out of whack. Kick is up and good by Anders Carlson, by the way. Sorry about that. That was a weird start to the day here. And again, I still cannot hear Kit, so if he's talking to you, we're probably talking over each other like a bunch of buffoons.
Yeah, hold on. I think I got to pull it out of the stream long enough to check my audio here.
Accidentally speaking, of course. Technical issues as Stroud takes the field.
Yeah, no, that's right. Yeah, I'm not sure why, Phil, but apparently they can hear me, so I'll just try to not talk over you. Nice throw from CJ Stroud. All right. Hey, good.
Sorry about that. We had all kinds of issues. I accidentally fast simmed the first 5 minutes of that drive too, so we've got it all figured out now. We're back. Call us rusty, that's whatever. It's fine. All right, Stroud, anyway, into the game. He'll fire over the middle and incomplete, going for Tank Dell. And good to have you back. Sorry about that, Kit. Whatever you said at the beginning, I missed it, but I agree with everything you said.
All right, we'll take it. Well, yeah, just a nice throw and nice opportunity, but Alexander right there to knock that last one away, and then a good shot to Collins to get a first down here.
All right, here we go. From the midfield, stripe tackled by the rookie safety, Javon Bullard. Here comes the new running back, Joe Mixon, and he'll go backwards. Nowhere to go that time. Xavier McKinney, the former Giant safety, comes up to make the tackle for loss, and that pushes them back onto their own side of the 50-yard line. Do again appreciate everybody being on. Sorry about that little goof at the beginning. I think it was actually on my end because I had something muted and realized it was muting everything. So, not on you, it was on me. 3rd and 12 now for Stroud. You can see he is a superstar at this juncture. He'll fire over the middle, and he's got Tank Dell again. A healthy Tank Dell between Nico Collins and Stephon Diggs. And you are seeing why a lot of people are pretty excited about this Texans offense in particular. We'll get to their defense in a minute.
Yeah, nice little separation created by Tank Dell there, just taking a step to the inside, able to create a nice little seam spot for Stroud to put it on him. Yeah, right up the middle, worked out nicely.
RPO quick to the right side and caught by Schultz. Broken tackle. Nice run after the catch for Dalton Schultz. The Texan tight end down to the 20-yard line and another first down, Texans.
Yeah, Schultz showing off some physicality there, just would not be arm tackled and continued for a few extra yards. As an opportunity missed there, jumping off sides were the Packers, but they didn't snap it.
Right up the middle, too, the pressure from Devontae Wyatt, another one of those Georgia Bulldog defenders. And Stroud will take the sack back to the 27. Kit may have already said hello, but welcome in Carter, welcome in Mitchell, welcome in LA Vibes. Welcome in George as well. Good to have everybody on. As a quick throw to Dell gets a few yards, to Collins gets a few yards back. 3rd and 12 coming up. Trips to the left side now, including Stephon Diggs, still an X factor. Now Stroud will step up. Now he'll take off. Nope, he'll run down the line, chased by Van Ness, and then he'll throw it out of bounds as Lucas Van Ness wrangles him to the ground, and they will also have to settle for 3 here at the end of their first drive. Kaimi Fairbairn into the game.
Well, I know C.J. Stroud was certainly looking for an opportunity to get the first down there. He had to make up 12 yards. That's why he continued down the line, looking for something to pop open downfield. Unfortunately, if he makes that decision, maybe he has a chance to get the first down. He just needed to pull the trigger a little sooner. As soon as he worked down the field, that opportunity was kind of lost, and then nothing popped up for him downfield, and so he ended up having to just throw it away, and a field goal to tie it up the result.
Yep, 3-3. All right, we missed the beginning of their first drive. We buried the lead, of course. The big offseason acquisition is that man right there, Josh Jacobs, to pace their running game. Another year of Jordan Love, along with all of his young receivers and tight ends. They are all back. And here's Jacobs now. Maybe has a little bit more punch than Aaron Jones. I guess we'll find out, because Aaron Jones moved just down the road in the division to the Minnesota Vikings. So those matchups will have a little extra juice to them. There you go, Mitchell. Here comes Jacobs again to the right side, and he'll pick up a couple of more. He's got 5 carries, 24 yards. Again, sorry about the quick simming through that first drive. I was discombobulated by not being able to hear Kit. That was on me. Here comes Love now on a 3rd and 4. He takes a big drop. Now fires late over the middle. Caught by Jacobs, and somehow he'll manage a first down. Wow.
Yeah, that was downright impressive there, as he just first concentration to make the catch, but somehow able to spin around and get the first down all in one fluid motion. That was really nicely done.
Azeez Al-Shaair, the former Titan, and then before that, 49er linebacker, reuniting with his former defensive coordinator here in Houston, who is now, of course, D'Amico Ryans, their head coach. Look at those X factors and superstars on either, and you got the young Will Anderson and Daniil Hunter as your edge rushers here on the defensive side for the Texans. Also a pickup there of Jeff Okudah. Go Bucks to be cornerback number 2 with Stingley. So lots of weapons on both sides. That's what you can afford to do when you have your rookie quarterback in place and paying them on the rookie wage scale. Even a number 2 overall pick is very, very affordable in quarterback language.
Yeah, Houston fans should certainly be excited a lot to be juiced over for both offense and defense. They really have put together a roster here in Houston, and certainly got pretty far last season. Have an opportunity to do a lot of that again this season as they work to shore up even more on that roster in this offseason. So opportunity certainly in Houston to have some good things coming.
Stroud over the middle of Tank Dell once again. 2 catches now, 35 yards after the punt return from Jawar Jordan, the rookie out of Louisville. Now first down with a new set of downs. They'll go 13 personnel with all 3 tight ends to the left side, including Cade Stover, number 87. Go Bucks. Lead blocking, actually, Cade Stover. And Mixon tries to keep bouncing it outside. He'll only muster 3 in the process. Reuniting Cade Stover with his college quarterback in C.J. Stroud. Interesting to see how Joe Mixon does down there. We think he's a good running back, but he's always, the Bengals have always been a pretty good offense, and you just wonder if he's more of a product of the system or if he's just actually very good on his own. I suppose time will tell. As a big hit by the rookie linebacker Edgerrin Cooper, who we had in our first iteration of the 2024 season. So he didn't play much for us because of Isaiah Simmons, but there he is making a stop. 3rd and 7. Stroud rolling again. Now he'll fire deep, right side. Single coverage. Oh, caught by Tank Dell!
Wow.
Off the deflection, he was laying on the ground for a touchdown, Texans.
This is a one-handed catch, too. This is incredible. Watch this as he's going to go off of the defender. Defender has a great position, and he one-handed grabs it in his lap as he's rolling over. Just kind of ball in the right place kind of thing. That was incredible.
Oh, man, shades of Leroy Horde just laying on the ground, and the ball gets tipped and falls in his lap. What a catch from Tank Dell. Holy crap, that one's worth watching again. If you're watching later, not on the live stream, you got to replay that one a couple of times. That was unbelievable.
Yeah, that was absolutely insane.
But not unrealistic. I mean,
No,
those
certainly
kind of
not.
things happen. Well, okay, a little bit of momentum to the Texans here, even on the road. It is the Monday night game, week 3 of our 2024 sim season. Now Jordan Love in trouble. Now he'll dump it off late to his tight end Musgrave, and Musgrave will only gather 2. It's kind of like he was waiting for Musgrave to disengage with the blocker, and he did sort of late, and that's why it only goes for a couple before C.J. Henderson makes the tackle. The former Jacksonville Jaguar, C.J. Henderson, first-round pick, I believe, out of the University of Florida. There's Musgrave again. 3rd and inches coming up if they choose to snap it. Otherwise, that's the end of a very entertaining first quarter.
Yeah, nice little, on that last play, nice little pickup there from Love, recognizing the blitz coming off the edge. He goes right to the soft spot where the blitz had come from, and then picks up some nice yardage to get him a 3rd and inches here.
They'll flip the field here. On said 3rd and inches, back to pass Love with 5 wide. Sticks it into the gut of his receiver. And that's Romeo Dubes. And Dubes has a easy first down there. Spread them out, go 5 wide, pick your poison, which is what Love did. New set of downs to the 38-yard line. Josh Myers, go Bucks, snaps it back. Jordan Love now rolling left, now rolling back to the right. Now he just jump throws it out of bounds. Will Anderson was coming with some heat. Number 3 overall pick a year ago. Remember, they took Stroud 2, then traded back up with Arizona to take Will Anderson 3. So very rarely do you get the 2nd and the 3rd pick in the draft. Now a handoff to Josh Jacobs, and he's got a big gainer up the middle. Give him about 13 and a first down, Packers. Shair in there in the tackle, wearing the number 0. A lot of guys changing to 0 this year. There were a lot of number changes. That's why it kind of took so long to get this 2024 sim season rolling. For sure, as it's tipped around and almost picked. Jalen Petrie, the safety, had a chance at it. Couldn't snag it in.
No, there should have been a hold on that, too, out on the right perimeter. He was just absolutely... it was just blatant holding out on the perimeter. So should have been called, was not called. And an incompletion probably should have been a pick also. So kind of a couple of things not going the defense's way there on that one.
Petrie making up for it with a good tackle right there at the line of scrimmage. He got up there in a hurry. One of the fastest players coming out of the draft a few years ago from Baylor, Jalen Petrie. Right side throw, drops it in the bucket. Christian Watson with a big catch and a first down inside the 30-yard line for the Packers as they are going to get these fans back in, and he beats Stingley. Look at that throw from Love on the run.
Impressive.
Here is Matt LaFleur over there on the sideline. What is this, 4th year of him, maybe? 4th or 5th year of LaFleur up there?
Something like that.
Back to pass Jordan Love. Quick throw right side. Got his man again. Watson again inside the 10 where Shair throws him to the ground. 1st and goal coming up for the Packers. Back-to-back catches and 40 yards for Christian Watson as a 1st and goal Packers.
Yeah, Packers kind of scheming up this defense a little bit, finding some space and exploiting it.
Love quickly to the right side. Short throw. And that's his tight end again, Luke Musgrave. His 3rd catch, just a short gain of 3, maybe even 2. 2nd and goal now. Love. Blitz coming up the middle. He'll go left side. Tipped around and incomplete. Looking in the direction of Romeo Dubes. That's Desmond King, the nickel corner, to knock it away. 3rd and goal now from the 6. They'll go 3 wide receivers here, 11 personnel. Back to pass. Love, right side, end zone, caught for a touchdown. This was sort of the Christian Watson drive, and he finishes it off beautifully with 6 in the front corner of the end zone. What a route.
Yeah, that was beautiful right there. Really finding more space. Actually a little behind Watson there on that one, but he makes a nice adjustment to the ball. Defender not quite able to get there in time, and able to come away with a touchdown.
10-10 your score here as Anders Carlson drills it out about 12 plays, 76 yards off of the clock. And again, we are all tied and squared up here. Both teams 2-0, now 10-10 in the second quarter. Do appreciate everybody joining us, Phil Nagy and Kit Nagy. Hey, Fellegren, you made it in. Go Browns indeed. It is our official 2024 sim season with all updated rosters, numbers, free agents, rookies, and my best guess at the 53 as I could make, given the information that we had at the time. So we appreciate you guys joining us. Thanks so much to all of our subscribers. We are just 4 people away from the 1,100 plateau. So if you are watching and haven't had a chance to subscribe yet, we'd very much appreciate that. Or maybe you just got yourself a new Gmail account and you haven't remembered to subscribe from that account. That's totally fine too. But we do appreciate you guys being in. Make sure you thumbs up the video as we get a first catch in a Texan jersey that we witness, at least, for Stephon Diggs. Number 1 is what he will be wearing here. Still an X Factor, and a nice 18-yard pitch and catch from Stroud.
Beautiful little timing route. Beautiful little timing throw.
Stroud now back to pass. Blitz coming. He's in trouble. He'll roll left. Zip it tipped and incomplete. Preston Smith, usually more of a pass rusher, but that time dropping in coverage on the zone blitz look. Stroud barking signals on a 2nd and 10 from his own 44-yard line. Back to pass. Quick throw. And he'll stick it right on the 8 and the 6 of Dalton Schultz. There's Edgerrin Cooper again, rookie linebacker out of Texas A&M. 3rd and 6 now for Stroud and the Texans. Delayed hand, or looked like he was going to fake it in the backfield. Left side throw. He's got a beautiful throw to Diggs. An easy first down, and that puts him over 150 yards passing here in just the first, actually not even halfway through the second quarter of this game. Stroud again, good time. He'll go left. He had both tight ends kind of crossing over the middle. He chose to go to Schultz, and Schultz picks up another 9. His 3rd catch of the half. Dalton Schultz was a free agent, decided to come back. Clearly likes what was happening here in Houston. Watson now on a 2nd and 1. Watson. Stroud over the middle. Caught. First down and more. That's Nico Collins. And Collins has got the ball up to the 20. First down, Texans. 7:56 on the clock. Mixon to the right side. There is nobody over there to the 10. All the way 12 yards before contact. There were no Packers on that side of the field. Big first down and goal coming up for the Texans. Caught him in a look they liked and ran the other way against maybe man coverage. Nobody over there. Now 3 tight ends. Mixon. He'll jab back across the middle. Breaking tackles to the 2 to the 1. And they'll say forward progress stopped at the 2, where Xavier McKinney does save the touchdown. Now 2nd and goal.
Nice skinny little run there from Mixon, able to get through just a tiny little bit of space and get a lot of the yardage towards the end zone there.
Incomplete. Schultz had it. Hit hard there between Stokes and McKinney. Again, Xavier McKinney, another Alabama Crimson Tide defender. He's had a productive career. They'll go heavy here. Damian Pierce. They'll give it to Andrew Beck, the fullback. He's into the end zone. And an injury to Cade Stover on the play. Unfortunately, they don't show us whether or not he goes to the locker room or not. But Andrew Beck, a little fullback love with Kit back on the mic.
That's right.
Touchdown, Texans. 11 plays, 75 yards to do it.
Man, just saying welcome back. I appreciate that, man. I really love seeing the fullbacks get some love here in the game. So good stuff there. Good touchdown for a fullback. Never a bad thing.
.6:36 on the clock. Jordan Love back out there. Takes the shotgun snap. He's got good time. He'll zip it over the middle into double coverage. He tried to find Dubes. There's Derek Stingley Jr., number 24, Very talented number 3 overall pick in his own right several years ago. One of the LSU Tiger DBU products. Blitz up the middle, and they're setting up a screen, and Danico Autry gets home. Nobody bumped him at the line, and Love's just got to turf that one. Unfortunately, we have seen that play too many times in Madden.
Sure have.
Maybe, just maybe they'll clean it up in the new game. We'll see.
We can always hope. I mean, we always have a laundry list of things that we're like, just if you could fix this.
That's true. Pressure up the middle again, and Danielle Hunter got him at the 2.
Wow.
Again, former Minnesota Viking Danielle Hunter, and he just absolutely pistol whipped the right tackle, Rasheed Walker, and got into near the end zone, so they're going to have to punt from their own 2-yard line. And it is away from Daniel Whalen, the punter. Going to get great field position. Rookie Jawar Jordan from Louisville gets it up to the 44. And that's where Stroud in a 7-point lead with lots of momentum come back out onto the field. 5:17 on the second quarter clock. Stroud climbs under center. Turn around. Mixon left side. Again, outside of Laramie Tunsil on the left tackle. Biggest question mark will again be that offensive line. They're running with a couple rookies, or recent rookies and draft picks like Kenyon Green, the guy they got with the pick that we gave them last year. Kendrick Green, Juice Scruggs. So some young players that they are counting on in the interior of that line. Titus Howard on the right tackle side. They still have Shaq Mason as well, a veteran guard. So we'll see how that comes together for them and whether or not they allow Stroud to cook this season. 3rd and 3, back to pass. Stroud late throw, caught, and then came back, and I think they'll, said that he started to run again. Collins actually ends up not getting the first down. It looked like he tried to reestablish in his forward momentum and progress. Was stopped, and so Fairbairn comes in for the field goal.
Yeah, a bit of a mistake there for Nico Collins. Had an opportunity for that first down. All he needed to do was to go down. He had a good stick route, had the yardage he needed, but the second effort, really what bites him there is he was running back towards the line of scrimmage and ended up losing 3 yards, and that ends up being the difference. Now they do kick the long field goal, but certainly not what they were hoping for.
Danielle Hunter in the zone after his sack on the previous drive. Back to pass now, Love. And he's in trouble again up the middle, and this one's going to be Fatou Kassi, the former Jag.
All kinds of pressure getting loose there in the middle of that line. That was a bit of a sieve on that snap. Certainly not what they're looking for, that D-line getting all kinds of pressure.
Quick throw right side and pushed out of bounds near the original line of scrimmage. It's Christian Harris, another Alabama Crimson Tide defender. Littered all over the NFL, of course. Now a 3rd and 11. Love back to pass. They blitz late. Pressure again, and he's going to go down. Danielle Hunter and Danico Autry this time combining. And all of a sudden, this defensive line for the Texans is feasting. And that takes us to the 2-minute warning.
Yeah, they sure are. They're just finding their way back into the backfield, making it very difficult on Jordan Love, as he has not had a lot of time back there, and hard to make reads when you got pressure in your face before you really have a chance to look downfield.
Absolutely. They are, Bellegrin, absolutely. They're a good team. Let's see, 152, 2 timeouts if Ryans and Bobby Slowick want to push this thing or not. They will get the second half kick as well, so this could really be an opportunity for a double dip. Stroud stepping up in the pocket. Now he'll take off 30, and he'll slide beautifully after 5 yards. Avoids getting drop kicked in the face as well. They'll just run regular play clock here. No huddle, not yet happening. Fire over the middle. Here comes Collins again, 45. Oh, he had the outside. Mixon was setting up the block, and he just read it incorrectly. Otherwise, he might still be running.
Yeah, he certainly did read that incorrectly. Outside leverage there from Mixon with a nice block, but just a little bit late recognition from Collins, kind of cut to the inside, and that's where the defender was able to make the play.
Fired again, left side, caught by Mixon out of the backfield, but he does not get out of bounds, so the clock keeps running. Now they'll go hurry up, still 36, 35, clock ticking, and now they'll shift some guys around, so really don't seem to be in too much of a hurry. Stroud waiting for the ball now. He'll fire over the middle. Caught! Schultz, first down and more, right on down the seam to the 21. And then they'll call their second timeout.
What a beautiful throw to just put it right in stride on the shoulder. Perfectly placed. Nice timing to get him extra yardage right up the seam.
Lucky that would be called an incompletion, even though that's not a real thing. It would be grounding or a fumble. But that's another Madden thing.
Yep.
2nd and 10. 2 running backs in the game. He has Mixon available, but chooses just to chuck it out of bounds. That's the closest thing you're going to see to a spike here in the sim. They do not spike the ball. That is not in there. And now right tackle Titus Howard gets a little bit of a jump, trying to get a false start there on blocking Rashawn Gary. Now 3rd and 15 from the 26. They got to be careful here. 1 timeout, 15 seconds. Don't want to ruin your opportunity to at least 3. Screen coming, but they'll go deep and out of bounds. Interesting play there. Looked like they were setting up screen, and then he just chucked it deep but out of bounds.
Yeah, a little bit poor mechanics there, kind of settling off the back foot with a bit of a, I mean, he just kind of threw it up there. It was not the best throw from Stroud. He's been very, very good in this game. That one kind of a bit of an outlier.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Karen, welcome in. Go Browns forever. Hey, Bo, welcome in. 20-10 with 8 seconds left. So the mini double dip here is in play, especially because Jordan Love's just going to go ahead and take a knee, get themselves to halftime. 20-10. Texans lead on the road. It's the Monday night game of their Week 3, our 2024 season sim. This is the game of the week as partially voted on by you. Sorry I didn't get the whole Week 3 pull up. The last couple of days here of the school year are extra busy. But we are off and running with our 2024 sim season. You can see the Browns have already dispatched the Washington Commanders this week in Week 3, finally getting off the schneid and doing so in a big way, winning 37-7. You can go back and watch that sim on our channel if you haven't yet had the opportunity to check it out. Well, I guess the Packers get the second half kick. I thought the Texans, maybe I skipped through the Texans opening drive when I was going too fast. That must have been the case. Forget everything I said. No double dip intact unless they turn the ball over here. Jordan Love, down 10, has had just sort of a slightly above mediocre first half. He needs to pick it up. He's going to go deep right side. Watson's down there, and he can't quite pull it in. That was a bomb from 20-20, essentially. What a throw.
Yep.
Incomplete, though.
Impressive throw. Little hand shoving going on down there. Nothing called, but there was double coverage. It wasn't really a step, so kind of, I guess, a 50-50 throw there. Didn't end up hurting or helping.
Dubes able to get that one. Sets up a 3rd and 6 where he was hit pretty quickly after catching it now. 3rd and 6, back to pass. Love, now he'll roll. Now he's in trouble, and he'll take another sack. Will Anderson Jr. along with Danico Autry again. And Love just can't stay upright right now. They have gotten to him 5 times in the last quarter and 1 drive to start the second half.
Well, unfortunately, that starts to affect your game when you get that much pressure in there because you're going to be a little bit more antsy in the pocket.
As Browns fans, we know that.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, you're good. Go ahead.
I was just going
to say, we know as Browns fans the power of a defensive line is all.
Yes, indeed, we sure do. It does affect those quarterbacks back there, like I was starting to say. It affects the timing. It affects the, get a little antsy, try to get the ball out of your hand a little faster. That can lead to some errant throws and some opportunities for the defense. And if you get that D line churning, just like we want to see, just like Jim Schwartz is trying to do, that really sets up the whole rest of the defense to have a day.
Another nice throw in the middle. Tank Dell in the seam. Pretty unfair. Eric Stokes over there with him. First down, and they are already into into Packer territory. Stroud now back to pass once again. He'll go left side. Caught it. Schultz again for another first down to the 22. And Stroud picking apart the Packer defense now, even though they're a little off balance. 31 passes, just 10 now runs. And Mixon's got a big gainer to the left side, another run where he gets about 14 before contact, and a 1st and goal Texans.
Yeah, caught the defense looking for another pass there. You were talking about the balance. Well, that is one advantage when you don't have a ton of balance, is when you do run. A lot of times you'll catch the defense looking for that pass, especially when the pass is having a lot of success like it has been.
There's Damian Pierce up the middle, and he's into the end zone. I didn't think he had it, but he fights hard. Javon Bullard, the rookie out of Georgia, safety, could not slow him down. We know Pierce is a big-bodied back, and he's into the end zone, and the Texans are starting to run away with it.
Yeah, they sure are. Both sides of the ball, too, really having a lot of success as those stars we mentioned all kind of making their presence felt out here.
You can see, I maybe would have challenged that. He puts his left hand down to keep himself from going to the ground. And it looks like it may have been the wrist rather than the hand, which would make him be down. That forearm wrist area would be down. The hand would not be. So potentially a missed opportunity. Maybe it just would have delayed the inevitable. Here we are, though, 27-10 just to start the second half. And Jordan Love needs to get cooking here quickly. Here comes Josh Jacobs. Down 17. Not completely out of the question to try to reestablish Jacobs as a weapon, but no gain on that particular play. 2nd and 10. Back to pass here, Love. He'll try right side. Caught, nope, dropped it. Maybe he felt the yips there of Christian Harris about to decleat him, but Christian Watson could not hold on to the football. 3rd and 10. Kid, how hard is that to go over the middle knowing you're going to get popped and hold on to it? You've had some going over the middle experience, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's really tough, knowing, especially when you can kind of see them out of the corner of your eye, knowing that you're about to take a big old shot because it's coming, and then, got to concentrate to squeeze the ball, hold on to it. There's a lot going on, and often it's like a bang-bang kind of thing, so it is difficult, and it can definitely affect your ability, because that little bit of distraction from the concentration can sometimes be enough to cause that incompletion. So no, it's tough. That definitely takes a skill set to be able to maintain that concentration through the catch.
3rd and 9 here. Love, they're setting up screen again. Oh, I'm sorry, Packer fan. Danico Autry is balling out today. 6 sacks, 2 of them now on the blatantly bad screen pass. Thank you, Madden. Jordan fair catch and called for at the 20. Again, appreciate everybody being on. Phil Nagy and Kit Nagy on Sports. Our official 2024 season sim with all new and updated rosters and numbers. And this is week number 3. Our Browns are 1-2 through 3 weeks. They looked pretty rough for weeks 1 and 2, specifically on the defensive side of the ball. Just getting gashed through the air and on the ground, and then bounced back in a big way with the week 3 dominant victory, albeit over a rookie quarterback, but still an NFL team beating them 37-7 with the Washington Commanders and Jaden Daniels. But yeah, the week before, Gardner Minshew had 300 yards passing at half, as he and Devontae Adams were just shredding the Browns week 1. Russell Wilson tore apart the Browns as well. So hopefully we'll be bouncing back, and excited to bring you week 4 action probably as early as tomorrow here on the channel. Nope, Bo, they sure didn't show up. You are exactly right. Packers defense does the job here and is going to force a punt. Tommy Townsend, actually the former Packer punter, now punting here for the Texans. Keyshawn Nixon, backup cornerback / punt returner, gets it up to the 26. All right, Jordan Love, let's see what you got, buddy. Down 17, 8 to go, 3rd quarter. Love, good protection this time. Now he'll fire right side and over the head and almost picked off. I think Stingley was kind of surprised that Watson never touched it and it sort of hit him in the hands, as he has looked Christian Watson's way a lot this game. I don't think we've seen anything from Jaden Reed yet in this pass. He's technically their highest rated receiver, and that one's almost picked. We've seen that late throw go the other way plenty of times. Now 3rd and 10.
Yeah, he'd still be running if he had caught that. That was definitely a pick six, just unfortunately not able to handle it.
Love got Watson over the top, and he just barely gets it over the outstretched arm of the rookie strong safety, Caden Bullock, from Florida State, I believe. And Bullock, look how high he jumps. Oh, and it's not quite high, and actually just sort of missed it. He just had the wrong window of blocking. Otherwise, he would have had it. But a big first down, and once again, it's Christian Watson's world, and we're all just living in it.
Yeah, impressive from Watson there, able to get his body in bounds in the process of that. That was right along the perimeter, really nicely done, and great throw from Love.
Watch out,
great
Jacobs,
run.
left side, 10-5, touchdown, 41 yards. Josh Jacobs, I don't think he got touched until he was in the end zone. Absolute shock and awe on the Texans sideline, because he just gashed everybody and still got some juice at the end of that run. He got past everybody as well.
Wow. Well, they found something they liked finally in the run game. They had been struggling there, had the Packers, but found something that worked for them, and that one caught the defense and a little bit of a schemed-up blocking and able to cut back beautifully into that defense and able to run the distance with that one. That was an impressive play and a little breath of life here, pulling it within 10.
41-second scoring drive that time. A big shot to Watson, and then a 41-yard touchdown run for Josh Jacobs, again, who was untouched until he made it basically to the end zone. Now Mixon will try to parry it the other way, give him 7 to the 32-yard line.
Nice little cut near the end of that one, get a little extra on the yardage. Nice shifty move from Mixon.
Oh, Mixon again, cut in the backfield, and he'll be tackled across the line to gain. They had him short, but then McKinney actually kind of tackles him and thrusts his body across the first down marker. Oh, and now Laramie Tunsil gets an early start. Kid, did you see the stuff that they're going to do, like the chip in the ball? Like they're going to actually have digital ball placement now?
No, I had not seen that. That's sounds like something.
I think they're going to try to phase it in over 2024, and then the chains will just be like as a backup.
Yeah, sounds like something.
If there's a technical difficulty.
Something that has been long needed. I mean, certainly, many a game has been affected by what is effectively a hard to measure and be accurate call in distance. I mean, they talk about it being a game of inches. It really is, and just a few inches can make all the difference in a game, as we've seen time and time again in the NFL. So good to see that technology coming out, as it's been something I think has been desperately needed.
Packers overloading the left side of the Texan line on a 3rd and 12. They'll pull out of it and rush 4, but Gary breaks 3, tipped and almost intercepted. Eric Stokes is the one who got his hands on it. And Stephon Diggs was the intended target. So credit the Packers defense. They have had a couple of stops here now. And let's see if their offense can return the favor.
Yeah, a little opportunity here for the Packers, riding just a little bit of momentum here, as that last drive was really explosive with a beautiful throw from Jordan Love and then a great run from Josh Jacobs, able to break loose for that touchdown. Really bang plays back to back, got him a little juice, and now we're looking at an opportunity to put it within 3.
Jordan Love. Quick throw left side, rather over the middle. He got Musgrave for a gain of 7, but the Texans were blitzing, so they potentially feel the momentum slipping as well, trying to create a spark potentially on defense. Up the middle, ball pops out, and it's going right in the hands of Fatukasi, and he got tripped up. Oh my! Christian Harris blitzes, punches it out up into the air. Fatukasi catches it and then trips over Jordan Love, who's laying on the ground. Otherwise, he might score a touchdown. Look at this. He trips over Jordan Love's legs.
Yeah, that was...
What is happening?
A wild sequence of events there. Opportunity here for the Texans to reestablish their momentum. That was a big part of it, certainly. Great tackle, punching the ball out. Fatukasi able to come up with it. Unfortunately, looked like he might have a touchdown on his own, but does get tripped up by Jordan Love. Now the offense has to take advantage of that turnover and punch it in and reestablish the momentum that they were looking for, that they had going earlier.
Starting the drive at the 28-yard line of the Packers. Stroud deep over the middle. Schultz wide open. Touchdown.
Well, that'll do it.
What a strike from Stroud to Schultz.
Well, it was beautiful. Absolute seed of a ball right up the seam. Schultz with great hands into the end zone and a shifty little move to avoid the defender here at the end, too. This was kind of fun as he's just right there, just a whoop right into the end zone.
Yeah, Quay Walker, you can see number 7 there, middle linebacker, and that typical Tampa 2, you got to get that middle linebacker deep. And that time the tight end goes right over the top, and Stroud delivers a strike now. Huge turn of events after what looked like the Packers had some momentum. They'd scored a touchdown, they'd gotten the ball back, but credit the defense, Christian Harris, that linebacker, punching it out. And now a quick turn of events and back up to a 34-17 lead. Hey, Rick, welcome in. So there's still time, 3:55 in the third quarter. Let's see if Jordan Love is in panic mode or if he can kind of re-steady the ship. Here comes Josh Jacobs. His 41-yard touchdown was what got them the 17 points that they have, and he'll actually lose a yard this time. Again, there's Caden Bullock, rookie strong safety. A couple of points higher rated than M.J. Stewart, former Brown. The back end of this Texan roster. Up the middle again, Fatukasi jumps on the back of Jacobs. 3rd and 8. Empty set for Jordan Love. Back to pass. 4-man rush. They've taken care of it. Now it breaks Frown, and there he is. Daniil Hunter again, as he and Will Anderson will play a game of meet you at the quarterback. And 8 sacks now for the Texan defense as the Green Bay offensive line has failed their quarterback today.
Yeah, 2 of them from their big free agent pickup there, as that is that is another great play from this defense. That defensive line has really found a way. They initially had it well blocked, but the defensive line has been just indomitable. They've been able to continue to provide pressure through snaps by just refusing to go away and continue to get those those moves in to get free and to the quarterback.
Stroud play action, chance to just rip this game wide open now. Collins across the middle for 7, 316 yards passing now for C.J. Stroud. Still a whole quarter to go. Bo, I'm pretty sure it's the Broncos, but I'm not 1,000% sure, but I'm pretty sure I remember it being the Broncos and Bo Nix, which is essentially another must-win game for us to try to get back to 2-2 before the tough games come. We haven't even played a hard team yet. Quick little RPO, found it, right read for a first down. Beautiful play design and a nice first down throw to Dalton Schultz that time, his 8th catch, as we trickle down under a minute to go, third quarter. Up the middle, and I think we're going to get a face mask here on Rashawn Gary. Or holding. Shaq Mason. Former Patriot for a long time, Shaq Mason. Commits the holding penalty. Upfield, too. Makes it a 1st and 19, not a 1st and 20. Back to pass. Now he's in trouble. He'll run right into a sack. Kenny Clark, the veteran defensive lineman. And he just beat the right tackle, Titus Howard. And that's how the third quarter is going to come to the close, as Stroud rolled right into that one.
Yeah, he sure did. Yeah,
but we'll Kit and I will put our heads together. But, assume that one will be sometime tomorrow afternoon, early evening as well. Browns week number 4. And here's a little right tackle, and Mixon has nowhere to go now. 3rd and 30 coming up after the sack and a TFL. How many plays do you have for a 3rd and 30?
Not that many.
And now it'll be 3rd and 35 as Shaq Mason once again wiggles a little early. There's Jacob Phillips, former Brown, just signed with the Texans a week or so ago. Standing next to Coach Ryans, not watching the game with his back to the game. Superstitious, I guess. 3rd and 35. Stroud will roll. He's in trouble, and he'll just fire it away as Rashawn Gary was bearing down on him. Well, I can think you can say that drive was effectively won by the Green Bay Packers here now, forcing a punt on a 4th and 35 for Tommy Townsend, their former teammate. And his punt barely gets the first down. 28-yard line is where they'll start. If you're going to get back into this game, it needs to start now, Jordan. And it needs to be pretty quick.
Yep.
Back to pass. And your offensive line's got to play better than they have. Quick throw left side to Jacobs, and he's hit hard by Petrie.
Positive yardage, but not what they're looking for here. They really need chunk yardage. Like you mentioned, it can't be 2 yards at a time anymore. They've got to get some chunks, and they got to get themselves into the end zone.
There's a bit of a chunk over the middle. Broken tackle. Musgrave inside Texan territory and to the 39-yard line. Caught it in space and then broke a tackle. Luke Musgrave.
Yeah, that's exactly what they needed right there, putting it right between the zone. Nice adjustment to the ball from Musgrave and able to take advantage of that opportunity to get a big old chunk. And then Musgrave with a nice run after catch as well.
Love, quick throw left side, caught again. It's Tucker Kraft, the other rookie tight end from a year ago. His first catch of the day goes for 7, 2nd and 3. Must go faster, in the immortal words of Jeff Goldblum. Incomplete. Yep, that certainly has in this one, Fellergren. Definitely some weaknesses. Again, David Bakhtiari, technically still a free. Hey, there's Jaden Reed, finally. David Bakhtiari not technically on the roster right now because he's recovering from an injury. So he has not yet re-signed with us yet, which means they've shuffled some things around. Not us, but Packers, rather. That's a classic, Bo. It is a classic. Pressure coming again. Now Love got time. He delivers it, and it's dropped again by Dubes. C.J. Henderson on the coverage. 2nd and 10. Packers really, really need a touchdown here. Down 17. Both teams 2-0 to start the young season. They'll try up the middle. And how about the acceleration from Jacob Phillips to get to Josh Jacobs in the backfield? Obviously wish the best for Phillips. Just could never stay healthy here in Cleveland. Never really saw what that physicality could have turned into potentially. I think he's got the tools to be a very, very good linebacker, especially in today's NFL. But
yeah, no doubt.
Sometimes the best ability is availability, and he just did not have that for Cleveland.
Yeah, absolutely. He had sparks of it. You saw what he could do at times, but just not being able to be out on the field consistently really hurt him, and that ultimately led to his being allowed to just continue in free agency. Because if he had performed and been on the field at that level consistently, then probably he's got another contract still in Cleveland.
Well, they get a 3 there, which brings it down to 14. So you were technically a 3-score game. Now you're down to a 2-score game. So I understand it, but you got to make more stops here. And you cannot let the Texans score any more points. 34-20, 10:35 to go here in the fourth quarter. Stroud now, good protection. He'll swing it to Mixon out of the backfield right side, and Joe picks up 6. before going to the ground. Again, appreciate everybody being on. Phil Nagy, Kit Nagy, Nagy on Sports. Thank you so much to all of our subscribers. It is our official 2024 season sim with all the updated rosters. Free agency's over, the draft's over, and all the new numbers have been assigned. And we are running it all the way through the Browns 2024 season and one additional game of the week. This one was voted on by you, the faithful fans. If you'd like to vote on games of the week or just find out in advance of when we're simming, you could do that on our Discord channel. There's an invite link in the description of this and any of our other videos that takes you to our Discord channel, where we can chat all things football or Browns, find out in advance of our sims, and again, vote on the games of the week. Stay tuned. Kid and I will be joining you for week number 4, Browns and Broncos, I'm pretty sure. Likely tomorrow. We'll keep you posted, though.
Yeah, appreciate that.
King, the rookie out of Penn State.
Appreciate that, Rick. It's good to be back. I just finished up 2.5 weeks of training down in Orlando and came out with a new type rating and a new aircraft. So glad to be done with that and glad to be back on the mic here. It is certainly always fun to join Phil for these calls. And we love bringing it to you guys.
(34-20), so the Packers defense does their job. They forced a punt. And maybe a little bit too conservative, a little too quickly that time for D'Amico and company. Well, I guess time will tell. Nice punt by Townsend, but it will trickle into the end zone. And that is where Jordan Love will take over at the 20-yard line. I'd probably just start praying a lot, Bo. I don't get ready to meet my maker at that point, I think.
Yep. Something along
Turn
those
around,
lines.
Josh Jacobs up the middle. Yeah. Kit would be the old drunken guy in the RV signing up to save the day. Send Garrett to the mothership. That's pretty funny. Quick throw left side, incomplete.
Yeah, good opportunity missed there. Just
Needed
dropped it.
to have that one.
Yep, just dropped it.
Sure did. It's not been a super productive day for Jaden Reed. Again, ratings-wise, the best receiver on this roster. Pressure again, no surprise! And it's another sack for Anderson and Hunter. Those two turning into quite a formidable pairing. And 9 sacks now for the Texans defense. And you cannot blame Madden for this one. This was not the screen sack. This was just poor pass rushing and great coverage, and they're going to go for it on 4th and 23. Love, left side, incomplete. That would have been woefully short of the first down anyway. Turnover on downs makes it a 1st and goal, and that's probably the game here.
Yeah.
Packers will not be successful in defending home field on Monday night.
Yeah, very, very really good Houston team here showed up. They played well, and you're going to see this one go Houston's way as they just were too much to handle for these Packers. They played very well both on offense and on defense. That you mentioned the pair, Anderson and Danielle Hunter, both really being nasty there and creating all kinds of pressure and havoc against Love. And then you had really productive offensive efforts from a number of your stars, but starting with C.J. Stroud just having a day.
Wide open over the middle to Nico Collins as the Packers blitzed everybody, and Collins remained uncovered over the middle. That is an easy touchdown pass for C.J. Stroud, his 3rd of the game. Blitz coming again. He took a shot from Rashawn Gary, but nobody covered number 12 there. Touchdown Collins. And that will slam this one shut. 41-20 now. Packers had a chance, got it close, and then again, credit that defense. Christian Harris popped that ball out of Love's hands. Ended up being intercepted by Fatukasi. Touchdown just a couple of plays later. It was really the game-changing play.
Sure was.
This one.
Well, there was momentum going for the Packers that had they come away with that drive, this was a very different game. And they had just done some nice things both on offense and on defense, kind of a whole team effort. And then that one play, and it all came crumbling down.
Jacobs with a couple of nice cuts, but again, handing the ball off with 5 minutes left feels like waving the white flag here at Lambeau. Quick throw left side and knocked down to the ground. Romeo Dubes with the catch. First down, but again, 5 to 6 yards at a time. Not really what you need. Down 21. Over the middle. Incomplete. Al-Shaair got himself in there. Sheaths the sword. 3:56 on the clock. Pressure coming up the middle again. That one was a screen sack. Danico Autry, 3.5 for him alone. Rushing out of the middle has been a beast. Love now, lots of time. Right side throw late, incomplete now. 4th and 21. Stingley over there covering Christian Watson. Trips to the right side here now. Love on a 4th and 21. All kinds of trouble. Hit as he throws. That's going to be a painful one as Will Anderson decks him. And another turnover on downs. Again, as this one is over and has been. This will conclude the Week 3 season sims. So if you will stay on for a few minutes at the end, I will forward on to Week 4 and see what the rest of these games results are. As again, 3 weeks in, 4 weeks in. Again, nobody wins the Super Bowl, but sometimes you can get out of it early if you are not careful. So we'll keep an eye on what things are doing. And again, Week 4 also begins some bye weeks as well. Rick, I don't know if I understand the reference. A Heidi game too? Am I missing something? A Heidi game?
Yeah, I'm not sure what that is either.
2-minute warning time. They're in field goal range. Mixon again, running hard, and he'll get another first down. So at this point, they could just kneel if they wanted to. Fortunately, the Packers have no interest in calling their timeouts. They have indeed thrown in the white flag. Delayed handoff. Kind of an interesting looking play design. They get 2 out of it. Climbs under center. Juice Scruggs. And they'll tackle him for loss. And that should do it. They do not have to run another play. Sometimes they do. Kit, why don't you go ahead and start wrapping this one up and we'll get to some stats.
Well, this one certainly looked like a Houston game all through and through. Just, moments of Packers kind of having the opportunity, but like you mentioned already, it really turned on its head with that strip sack fumble and what ended up being an actual interception for the Fadakasu. The trip up, but at that point the game was pretty well sealed as the Texans took advantage of it and put it right into the end zone and reestablished that dominance. But great effort on both sides of the ball for the Texans. They really played well and having their stars and this very talented roster come together and play well together.
Yeah, Rick, I must be too young to remember the Heidi game. Sorry about that. All right, wrapping this one up. 20 of 40 for Jordan Love, 218. 1 touchdown today for him. He needed to be better than that. 92 yards and a touchdown on the ground for Josh Jacobs. Again, 41 of them on that one long touchdown run. Musgrave, 5 for 49. Dubes, 4 for 23, but 3 drops. Christian Watson, 4 for 79 on the touchdown. He also had 2 drops. Jaden Reed, just 3 for 51 in this one. Jacobs and Kraft added a couple of catches as well. Leading tackler today, Quay Walker, another one of those Georgia Bulldog defenders, McKinney and Bullard. So Alabama and Georgia all over these defensive rosters. Clark and Devontae Wyatt with the 2 sacks. And again, no turnovers today for C.J. Stroud. That helps in a big way. He was 27 of 43 for 337. 3 touchdowns, no interceptions, a 110 rating for him. Mixon, 23 of 80 for 82. Beck had 2 carries for 0 yards, but did get into the end zone. Pierce had a singular touchdown run as well. 8 for 95 for Schultz today. Nico Collins, 7 for 51, even though he had 4 drops, so not helping his quarterback out a bunch today. Tank Dell, 4 for 111, coming off of his injury last year. Very special. Stephon Diggs, 4 for 42, mixing with 3. Noah Brown, go Bucks, with 1 as well. Al Shair and Christian Harris, each with 9 tackles apiece on this one. How about this? 3.5 sacks for Danico Autry. Also had 5 TFLs. 2.5 for Daniil Hunter, 1.5 for Fatukasi, 1.5 for Will Anderson, and Christian Harris had the punch out as well. And they're not going to say it's they're going to call it a fumble recovery by Fatukasi. They're interesting. I thought that would have been an interception. Whatever. Result is the same. 41-20 is how this one ends. So appreciate you guys joining us again. Phil Nagy and Kit Nagy on Sports. Hang on for just a moment. We will fast forward until the week number 4, see what those matchups would look like, and just confirm again that our Browns do in fact play the Broncos. I'm pretty sure that they do, but I do not want to tell lies. Do not want to tell lies. And it is the Broncos, and then Bengals week 5. So we will go ahead and advance the week. You get to see a little behind the scenes here of Nagy on Sports as we fast forward the franchise a week. So we'll be playing the 0-3 Denver Broncos in the AFC North. You can see Bengals 2-1, everybody else 1-2. So I suppose to start down as much as you are, to lose badly at 0-2 or in the first 2 games, to just be a game out of first place in the North is pretty big.
Yep.
So that's good for us. This is what the week 4 matchups look like. Again, you can see some of the league leaders on the right side. I don't know why they always keep Miles out of the league, because I'm pretty sure he has more than 6 sacks on the season. But anyway, otherwise, nobody else popping off of the page just yet. So that is the look at the week number 4 schedule. So again, stay tuned to that Discord, Kit, and I'll let you know when we're going to do Broncos and Browns again. We'd like to try to do it tomorrow afternoon as schedules allow, but we will obviously keep you posted. Obviously, you can think about the other games you'd like to see potentially as well, as you can see them right there. Not a ton of great. Oh, there's a Bears 49ers. That could be fun. Caleb Williams and the crew 3-0 to start the young season. So that one might be kind of fun. Jacksonville, Miami could be fun as well. So anyway, we'll talk about that another time. Appreciate you guys being on. You are the best. We do appreciate it. From Kit out on the left coast, Phil here in Central Ohio. We are Nagy on Sports. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday and your Memorial Day weekend, and we'll be back with more sim action just a little bit. Today we will say, go Texans. And as always, go
Browns!